Hello and welcome everyone back to another Caldo and Crypto video. Hope you guys are doing well. Unfortunately, this is not a banger video. Well, it's not going to start off as a banger because I wanted to talk about recent news, which if you haven't been in the Telegram group chat, I urge everyone to join it to stay up to date. And it's to do with the income dev, the PulseX Maxi dev, the latest video that I made about the 4-on-4 launch, the pre-sale that was happening, that was supposed to end yesterday. The dev deleted all his group chats, deleted my DMs with him, deleted the Twitter account that had 900 followers, took down all the websites, and he ran away with the pre-sale money, which I'll leave the link to the pre-sale wallet if you want to keep an eye on it, because there's a lot of people who are keeping an eye on it to see where it moves, and hopefully we can report it, whatever centralized exchange off-ramp he uses. But guys, this is a big hit to me because I work so hard trying to cover the genuine projects within PulseChain, because I like to support those smaller projects to give them recognition that they deserve. You guys know me. I love to see genuine projects, especially within PulseChain. I believe PulseChain has one of the strongest and best communities out there. And this guy, which it doesn't make any logical sense to me why he would just rug for, I don't know how much it was 90K. Which is a lot of money. But the crazy part is, guys, a month ago, I actually traced his wallets to see how much he's holding in his personal wallets. It was around 300K. So for him to rug for 90K, to turn his portfolio from 300 to 390, it just doesn't make any sense. He's been building on PulseChain for months. The airdrop that we did to you guys was 2 months ago. So he's been building. He made PulseX Maxi after that, and the chart was holding off pretty well. He burnt the LPs. That's the crazy part. Look at this. He burnt the LPs. The LPs are still there. He verified the contract. He renounced the contract. I read the contracts. I made sure to read the contracts before I make videos to you guys about them, because I'm trying to do all the vetting as possible, as much as I can. And I even would get an airdrop for the community so I can give back to you guys, because you guys know me. I love the community. You guys, it feels like it's my purpose to educate people about crypto, about PulseChain, get them onboarding them. I go on weekly Zoom calls with some of you guys who are very new as well, and it's a pleasure of mine. And then you have people like him ruining it for us, because now I'm going to be even more reluctant to talk about newer projects that are coming on in PulseChain that deserve recognition, that are genuine, that are cool, like cool little meme stuff, which, to be honest, like, it's a pre-sale. There will always be an inherent risk with pre-sales. But that's the thing. Not every pre-sale is going to be a scam. But this is why I'm so frustrated with this dev. It makes it seem like that way. But at the same time, the previous pre-sale that I talked about was Incognito, which was a successful launch, guys. Incognito, big shout out to them. I'm glad that I made a video on them. I'm glad I partnered with him. We did one of the biggest airdrops to you guys. 50 people got airdropped Incognito. So, I just wanted to address this. Join the Telegram, by the way. You can keep asking questions, any updates. It really sucks that stuff like this happens in crypto. This is why I always say is never guaranteed. Even Richard Hart said it. Have zero expectations, man. Zero expectations. I just hope that I always made it clear, guys. Never sell your core bags. Never sell your PDAI, your PWC to jump into the next shiny new object. It's always speculative play. Bring in fresh risk capital. Always risk capital. Okay? Because if you sold your PDAI to jump into this, you've reset your risk variable, which is not worth it. So I'm really sorry. Somehow I didn't see any of the signs. This guy took advantage of me, guys. Like, it's so crazy to me, man. It's so crazy. He passed all the checks. Like, I couldn't see this at all. At all. And it breaks my heart that I have to make this video, because today I was at the gym. I was so happy and looking forward. I'm so optimistic about PulseChain, which we're gonna end this video with a banger, by the way. It starts off sour, but I swear to God, guys, this is a 1 step back, 2 step forward moment right now. We are literally in the best altcoin blockchain cycle 1 narratives, the best narratives ever. We have the strongest community, guys. It's a cult at this point. It is a cult. People don't realize the fact that you're here, you're watching this video right now, you're winning. We're in Pulsechain before Essentials Exchange listed us. This is how it feels to be in the early days of Ethereum. This is how it feels to be in the early days of Bitcoin, where it was hard to buy it. Only a few places listed it, like Mt. Gox at the early days. This is how it feels, guys. We're early, and I'm so excited, and I believe we're going to have a white swan event. And you know what? We're going to make it. Because I believe, by the way, this guy thinks that he made little 90K, ruined the name that he was building for himself as a dev. Let's see how far he can go with that 90K. Let's see. God sees all, man. Hell is hot. I fear for him. I fear for him, man. Honestly. God will do his thing. Guys, I believe in karma. I believe in God. And I fear for him. Hey, it's never too late to do the right thing. I'm going to keep an eye on the pre-sale. I'll post it down if you guys want to keep track of it. But, it really sucks, honestly, guys. But, we will move on from this. I even made the logos for them, which I was really proud of. It feels like it's a community thing as well. I've really enjoyed it. But you know what? It's fine. I'm glad we have beautiful projects like Linker, the one I mentioned in one of my videos. Ricky, the one I made a video on last time, the latest video before yesterday, where I literally spent the final hours of 2024 making the video. Like, it was a special moment, honestly. When I was reading, it felt like I was digging down the rabbit hole. Pulsechain is amazing, guys. Like, I feel like this is my purpose. So, I really hope you look at this and you just understand, first of all, Pulsechain, first of all, crypto in general, there's nothing is guaranteed. So please be careful. Stick to the main narratives. Don't jump in the shiny new objects. For God's sakes, guys, please be careful. I'm going to have stricter standards. We're going to move forward. And yeah, I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Join the Telegram. But guys, in better news, we're going to slowly move away from this crappy topic. Crappy topic, man. It literally breaks my heart that I feel backstabbed. I literally feel backstabbed because he used words like when he would DM with me, he would say, "Oh, I like working with you, Khaled, because you make the best videos." And that got to me, man. It literally ruined my day. I feel like the next few days, like, it's a hit for my credibility. I work so hard. I've been making videos for a year plus. It's so hard to keep building that credibility, and stuff like this happens, and it's so stupid. It happened at the earliest moment in 2025 when we have so much upside ahead. You could have made way more money if you were just an honest dev. That's the thing that does not click in my head, honestly, guys. I just don't get it. The greed got to him. At some point I was thinking maybe he didn't even think about running away with a pre-sale. I think it was just a last minute thing. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed and was like, you know what? Oh my God, it just didn't make sense. But you know what? Things happen. He's not destined to make it. Okay, we'll see what the 90K will do for him. Is it going to give him financial freedom? No, it won't. With the bad luck that will come with it, with God's blessing being taken away from him, I fear for him, man. He has a family, guys. He was texting me when I would tell him, "Oh, updates, give me updates about 4 and 4." He would tell me, "Oh, I got busy. I'm working with family, or I'm looking at doing 12-hour shifts." Bro, be careful. You have your own family, bro. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve their provider to make money in such a scammy way. Be careful, man. Do you really care for them? Because God sees all, bro. God sees all. Anyways, we're gonna actually move on now. I had a live stream with Richard Hart. I had a live stream with our RH Maximalist, which I'm gonna leave in the description. I literally just finished the live stream a couple hours ago. Big shout out to him. It was a beautiful, just generally talking about Pulsechain, what makes it super bullish compared to other blockchains. People who are still kind of bearish, which we're gonna talk about today. Why it is very bullish being in Pulsechain, but at the same time, yes, things can go worse before they get better. And I believe every time, guys, the longer that we take before we see the God candle, the greater the slingshot effect will happen on the core tokens, on PDAI, on PWC. Where's PDAI? Where's PWC? Let's do a quick refresh here just to see how far are we away. Look at that, 73x away from $1. PWBT 115x, guys. That's powerful. 73x, guys. 1K turns into 73K. Right there. Obviously not financial advice, not saying that will happen, but it's one of the best narratives that it has onboarded a lot of people. So a few of you guys who are new to my channel, new to PulseChain, PDAI was probably the reason that you were onboarded. So it is working, whether Richard Hart is behind it or not, which I do believe Richard Hart is behind it. But now moving on to just generally talking about PulseChain, guys, because I'm an optimist. I'd like to think I'm more of a realist, but I feel optimistic about this bull run. I think we're going to see a white swan event where it's going to make us look back at moments like these and we're going to be like, wow, thank God we believed, because we know this is a believer's bull run. Only the believers make the most money. You know, so I'm here. So this is what the tweet that I made. I'm here for the tech. I'm here for the glory. I am here for PulseChain. Believe in something. You know, so and as well, I made a video on recently on my top 5 hidden gem, or actually it was a top eight hidden gem meme coins on PulseChain. Let me know. What do you think of the list? Let me know. I'm probably going to make a second part to it. You know, we have very cheap meme coins here on PulseChain, guys. Crazy narrative. Like, shout out to Ricky. It's doing well. So let me know if you want me to make a second part of another very bullish list of meme coins, hidden gems that you probably haven't heard of on PulseChain. Let me know. Keep it and down in the comments below. Share this video with crypto bros, friends. You know, guys, at the end of the day, I'm making these videos because I want you to have your independent thinking, make your own decisions, you know, be a disciplined trader, understand that there's different risk levels, never go all into something, never just jump in based on FOMO, build up a thesis, understand what you're investing in. Everything, money comes second. It's always knowledge. It has to start with knowledge, guys. And that's what I want to keep educating to you guys. I believe in the sharing the knowledge is equal to knowledge squared. That's what I believe. So yeah, going back to the news, okay, in terms of the SEC, because I feel like this video needs to come very quick. This one that I'm talking about right now. A tweet here from Turbo. The SEC case is not just about Richard Hart or the software. It's about the thousands of people who have put their hard-earned savings into this and years of effort into building a community based on real DeFi principles. A full dismissal would be the justice for everyone involved, apart from the overreaching, corrupt SEC, which, by the way, I'm so excited for the future. And when I say that for the future, I'm talking about like towards the end of January. We have an inauguration day at the 20th, right here, 20th of January, guys. This is when Donald Trump goes into the White House. And this is also when I believe Gary Gensler, the current chairman of SEC, is going to leave. He already put his retirement letter. But it's going to be when he officially leaves. And he's going to be replaced with a pro-crypto Paul Atkins, guys. Very bullish. There's another tweet. Here, big shout out to Shield Gates from CNN, I believe. They were talking about how, here, Justin, award-winning journalist and technologist Paul Barron predicts with immense certainty that all crypto-related SEC cases will be thrown out in 2025. This is amazing news for Hex and Richard Hart and PulseChain. And this was the screenshot right there in the video. You can see, if we show you you can see that one of the cases in the second bottom, I believe. Scroll down. There you go. It was somewhere. There it is. PulseChain. Look at that. PulseChain. Motion to dismiss. Guys, it's right there. Motion to dismiss. Charges filed. I'm so excited. And you can see the 2023. Oh, yeah, that's where end of July, that's where they actually filed, announced that they were suing Richard Hart and a piece of code, which is crazy. They're literally suing compiled assembly code, guys, where that needs to have a lawyer now to represent the code, which is so crazy to me. But this is very good news, by the way. Very good news. I'm super excited. In terms of the SEC case in general, not aside from that, usually with Judge Carroll, historically, she takes around 60 to 90 days to reply back for a case. And end of January, which is 31st of January, will be the 90-day mark. So I think any time, guys, any day within January, we're going to hear a reply back. I'm very confident it's going to be a full dismissal based on no jurisdiction, because number one, Richard Hart lives in Finland. So they don't even have jurisdiction. It's an overreach if they're trying to sue Richard Hart. Again, because even the judge, guys, she's very based. She did her research. She knows a lot about crypto. She said to the SEC, she's like, where does the blockchain live? And they're all there. They're like, oh, let's change the points. Oh, can I go to the bathroom? Like, you know what I mean? Actually, where does the blockchain live? Can you tell me? Here, I'll even help you. We'll show you where the validators are. Right? We'll show you. Here, can you point out where does the blockchain live? On Earth? Great answer, buddy. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's decentralized, bro. What do you mean? They're trying to say that he was doing the transactions from America. I don't know, uploading YouTube videos. That means he's targeting American citizens. That doesn't make any sense. YouTube has a global algorithm, so it doesn't make any sense. So anyways, it's such a baseless lawsuit. I'm very confident it's just a matter of time. And here's another tweet, by the way. This is about PDAI, which is so cool. This is a tweet that recently Richard Hart mentioned. Do not pay for paid groups. Don't go into conferences, tickets for those things that don't go up in value. At least coins can. Any good advice a guru has is already free online. And if you meet a guru, you'd know their books is better than they are in person. And basically, this is a really great tweet, actually. So you want to tell me he's calling out a little paid group scammer, but not the entity trying to take over PDAI. So yeah, this is another great point. Like, Richard Hart talked about how he said, he literally wrote paragraphs, guys, complaining that all people are wasting slippage money, 0.3%, by swapping from Pulse to wrapped Ethereum. He wrote 2 paragraphs in a tweet, and now he's also talking about, don't pay for paid groups. But you telling me he wouldn't make a tweet warning people about jumping into PDAI? Something must be, you know what I mean? He must be behind. He must be aware about PDAI, but at the same time, he wants it to stay a speculation because it's too soon. Guys, I'm telling you, this is so exciting stuff. It has to stay a speculation. The chart needs to carry on doing its thing naturally. We've done a 10,000x. You need to understand this with PDAI. We've done a 10,000x. We will continue to do this. We're over halfway. That's what you need to understand as well. Once we reach like a 5-cent milestone, once we reach a 10-cent milestone, it's going to be price discovery, guys. And you just never know when he flips the switch of collateralize to collateralize the PDAI. You just never know, guys. But I don't think it's going to happen like very soon. I know that Atropa Dev, she mentioned, or he mentioned, Maria, that's the alias. He mentioned that it will be around February. So there's that. Guys, in my opinion, I'm ready for it to happen till the next altcoin season. Next altcoin peak, right? This is what the exclusive YouTube members, they would know. I talk a lot about this, which, by the way, a quick shout out to all the YouTube members who believe in me, who want to support my channel, who like the videos that I'm doing, who believe that my videos help them understand PulseChain more. I really appreciate you guys, honestly. I read all your comments. I read all your emails. I try to get on Zoom calls with you guys. You guys are amazing. Obviously, whether you're a member or not, I appreciate every single one. So thank you to all the YouTube members. I make exclusive videos every single week about talking about the bull run, the psychology behind what actually makes the market cycle, become a market cycle. The pendulum swing that goes from a bull market to a bear market. What actually pushes that in the background? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about Bitcoin happening. It goes way deeper than that. And of course, the DeFi insiders, the YouTube members, they know. But yeah, you can see here. This is the outline of what I think will happen in the altcoin season. This is the others crypto market cap. This is not just total crypto, this is the others, so it excludes the top 10 CMC and stable coins. And yeah, you can see around March, April time, we will probably have most likely the first altcoin peak. But I think at the same time, because of the fact that everyone's trying to front run that altcoin peak, because big influencers, they're saying, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, the bull run's gonna finish in March time. We're probably gonna have a lower, a dampened, right? This is what Sami as well, he mentions that word. It's a very well describing word, dampened first altcoin peak, right? And at the same time, I told you in the previous video that usually within summer, it's actually a sideways months, around summer, June, July. We can expect that second season to be around end of September, going into pump October. Simple, guys. And again, this is something I just recently added. Between each peak, like you can go back actually, guys, look. Between each peak, you can actually see that it's around, like the actual peak, the peak of the euphoria, it's actually around like 50 days on each peak. Right, look at that. 50 days, roughly. Could be more than that. But it actually gives you pure euphoria. Each peak gives you 50 days. So that means, guys, out of this whole year, 100 days, like 50 to 100 days, split between the two altcoin waves. That's all. That's your window that you need to take your profits. Okay, so make your concrete rules that you need to abide by, no matter what your emotion says. Like, oh, if Bitcoin broke 200K, the next stop is 400K. No. That's not how crypto moves. Be careful. Bitcoin will not go to 400K in this cycle. It has to be in the next cycle or the one after. It's not how it moves. It's not a never ending. We're always going to have these cyclical nature of bull and bear market. Okay, so keep that in mind. Obviously, if you want to learn more, you can check out other videos that I made. But going back to it, guys, I've also seen other people talk about here dollars leaving Pulse, and Pulse to Ethereum shows, I hate to say this, but it won't if it won't change, we won't see green candles, big players extracting dollars on little pump we have. We need huge news or Richard stepping into, see other way around, more investors coming, not leaving. So, and he puts a screenshot here showing all the money being bridged out, etc., etc. But at the same time, look at this, by the way. Look at this. You missed on this. PulseX is continuously burning. People leaving, people buying, people dumping. PulseX is doing its thing. Guys, this is why be careful. Don't underestimate the power of PulseX. Okay, it's one of those tokens that you would literally hold till the next bull run as well. It's one of those tokens, like big time. Don't sleep on PulseX. It's the better Uniswap. Okay, not only that did we fork Uniswap and made it native to PulseChain, because Ethereum doesn't have a native DEX. Ethereum doesn't have a native stablecoin. Welcome to PulseChain. We have a native stablecoin, a native DEX, a better Uniswap. Guys, all of this, right? This is us with no centralized exchanges, with an ongoing SEC case, us being gate kept, people thinking that we're a scam chain because our apparent CEO, which PulseChain doesn't have a CEO, apparent CEO is a scammer, right? Look at this. With all of that FUD, with the Interpol, the most wanted, all of that FUD and being gate kept, we're still number 9 by TVL across all DEXs out there. Across all DEXs, we're number 9, guys, by TVL. Look at that. 464 million. You can go to Gold Pulse to double check. You can see that liquidity here. 493. At some point, we were almost at 1 billion, by the way. We did break 1 billion at some point, like in a few weeks ago. Okay. You have to look at things as a glass half full instead of glass half empty. Guys, you have to believe this is how it feels. If it feels very risky, I ain't gonna lie, this is when you know you're in the right place. You don't want to follow XRP. I don't know, a third cycle token, which took 7 years to break its all-time high. Great. It obviously had its partial win with the SEC. That's beautiful. But guys, it's not a cycle 1 narrative. You want to be in a cycle 1 narrative. You're not going to expect Ethereum and Bitcoin. I say this all the time. You're not going to expect Ethereum and Bitcoin to make 100x anymore. Diminishing returns. So it's all about finding the leverage of them. Leverage of Bitcoin is Ethereum. Leverage of Ethereum is what? PulseChain. Leverage of PulseChain is PulseX. And so on. Come on, guys. There's so much bullish things that we have ahead of us. I swear to God, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited, guys. And I want to keep sharing with you guys. I'm excited. I believe in this. 95% of my crypto portfolio is in PulseChain. I sleep well at night. Look at this. A tweet from Donald Trump Jr. Richard Hart is innocent. When I become president, I'm going to burn the SEC, and tags Richard Hart. Now again, there's rumors. Did he tweet this when he was hacked? I'd like to believe that he wasn't hacked. But just generally, big shout out to your friend Somi here. Look at this. Richard Hart's coins have origin address that doesn't dump coins, which is actually a good thing. But they would rather go for Ethereum layer 2 chains that give themselves 90% of the coins, execute fake airdrop schemes, and dump minus 70% below market via OTC orders. Like, over-the-counter orders. Crazy, guys. People, they think of OA, they're like, oh my God, no, that's a huge risk. Yeah, we have a clean track record. Look at the OA of EHEX. It allowed us to do a 10,000x. He's using the sacrifice funds, guys. The same strategy that he did with EHEX. Again, he used the pre-sale funds to long Ethereum, and then he rotated when Ethereum was around its top. He rotated into and ejected into EHEX, and EHEX again really pumped, guys. It minted thousands of millionaires. And look what Richard Hart says. I hope PulseChain surprises people like Hex did. And let me tell you, we needed Hex to happen first. Hex ran so PulseChain can walk, so us believers can sit down and the winners can eat. Who's going to be the winners in PulseChain? It's going to be me and you, people who are watching this video right now. I'm keeping you guys up to date with the latest and greatest news. You have to believe. Do not act on your emotions. It's too soon in 2025, guys. It's too soon. We need Ethereum to move. Ethereum is actually doing bad when you compare it to Bitcoin. Look at the price. Look, Ethereum's at 3.4. Bitcoin's near all-time high. 96K. Ethereum is actually not doing good when you compare the ETH BTC. So, guys, whenever you're in doubt, just zoom out is all I'm trying to say. Okay? Looking at the ETH price, I do realize a few things, and I've drawn this in the previous video. There's a bull flag, and I think we're at some point we're going to keep bouncing off between the upper and lower bound before those lines intersect, and then we're going to break out. At the same time, I drew this today. We're having a beautiful cup and handle pattern, bullish pattern, guys. Scary. It's scary. I'm telling you, we're seeing the last final days. At the same time, Ethereum is known for it to have its best months in January. Look at this. Ethereum monthly returns. The average, or I guess here, the second best, I guess because it's updating. That's why I pulled this average down. But usually the best month for Ethereum is actually January, guys. Like, look at this. 2017, 34%. 2021, 78%. Guys, look at that. During the bull run times, 147%, 34%. So I'm telling you, 2025, I think we will see movement in this month. Just be patient. Just looking at other kind of types of TA. Hey, usually people say buy in the full moon. We just recently had a new moon, which is technically, this is where people sell. Right? Again, if you believe in this, I don't know. So when is the next time we have a full moon? Just be patient, bro. It's around 13th, 14th. Simple. When is the inauguration date? The 20th. When can we expect news from Judge Carroll to reply for our SEC case? Sometime in January. When is going to be Gary Gensler going to leave SEC case and be replaced by a pro crypto? Sometime in January. Is crypto in general becoming more legitimized, more confident, which obviously will have a knock-on effect on Ethereum, which will have a knock-on effect to all altcoins? Yes, look at this. An article here that shows, talking about how Bitcoin becoming or going on the balance sheet of America is actually really great. So here, lawmakers and politicians on both sides of the aisle, most notably President-elect Donald Trump, recognized the power of holding Bitcoin on the nation's balance sheet as a hedge against inflation. This direction would also strengthen U.S. resilience against economic challenges posed by China's financial strategies. Because, by the way, if you didn't know, Bitcoin, America is the top country holding Bitcoin, around 210,000. I think China's is very close. It's probably around 150 or 190K. 1,000 Bitcoin is slowly behind it. So look, the Federal Reserve, like many central banks, hold a diverse portfolio of reserve assets. As of 2024, this includes approximately 35 billion in foreign currencies and 11 billion in gold stock. These holdings demonstrate America's economic strength and provide liquidity during financial stress. However, in our rapidly digitizing world, the absence of a native digital asset in this portfolio is becoming increasingly conspicuous. With its global reach and growing adoption, Bitcoin is the ideal candidate to fill this gap, often called the digital gold. Bitcoin is a scarce commodity. The US is the largest nation holder of Bitcoin, having seized 210,000 from illegal actors, which, by the way, one of the biggest L's in this bull run is Germany, when they sold around, I don't know, 50,000 Bitcoins, guys. They sold it when Bitcoin didn't even break its all-time high. They sold at around 50K price Bitcoin. What an L, bro. What an L for Germany. This gives the US a first mover advantage and could secure our economic future. Look at this finally here. Critiques may urge that Bitcoin's volatility make it unsustainable as a reserve asset. However, this volatility will likely decrease as adoption grows, which goes hand to hand with what I say, by the way, because of diminishing returns. It's most likely going to start to plateau. It's part of the S curve of adoption that Richard also talks about. You can Google it. However, this volatility likely decrease. In 2021, El Salvador recognized Bitcoin as a legal tender and began purchasing it as a treasury reserve asset. They have seen a 100% increase in value and have no intention of selling. So we have bullish news like that, which is super, super exciting. Then, stuff with the inauguration stuff, the fact that we have a, never been before more bullish. We couldn't have a more bullish pro-crypto Donald Trump, which, by the way, the last time we had a super cycle was back in 2017, which, guess what? Donald Trump was also, he won the election in that bull run. So there's a lot of exciting stuff, guys, ahead of us. Keep in mind, remember, PulseChain is doing really great. It is on its way to become one of the most thickest liquidities in all of chain, in all of the other networks, excluding, this one. This is a Poly, this is a testnet. For some reason it's here. PulseChain is actually number 6 in chain rankings, guys. Global chain rankings by TVL, total value locked. A chain that nobody really talks about is being gatekept because all the top influencers, they're all paid shillers. So of course they're not going to talk about PulseChain if no one's paying them. Centralized exchanges are holding off from talking about PulseChain because of course they're afraid from the SEC. They have people like Uniswap who bent the knee for the SEC, and now that's like the most centralized DEX you can think of. Can't even swap hex on their DEX. So stupid, actually. So think about it, guys. We're top 6 changed by TVL. Believe in something. Believe in something, man. It's super exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to tell you, things might go slightly lower, but just be patient. 14th of January, 20th of January, towards the end of January, guys, I'm telling you, I'm bullish. I usually don't say this. I usually, don't like to be short-term price oriented, but I'm telling you, 2025 is the year. Believe in something, guys. Build up a thesis. Keep learning more about PulseChain. If you have any questions, I have such bullish videos coming to my YouTube in the next few days. I'm so excited. Atropa, we're going to make a full Atropa cookbook for everyone who's new to the Atropa ecosystem, want to understand how it is and how to make the most out of the newest launches and how to catch the newest launches. Wait till my next video. I'm also going to make a whole deep dive video where I'm going to talk about V1 liquidity, V2 liquidity, V3 liquidity, and stable swap liquidity. Let me know. And it will have as well timestamps. Okay, I read your comments and I'm so sorry. So guys, listen, I'm going to end the video there. I love you all. Thank you very much for being part of my community. I'm so grateful to you guys. I'm grateful to God. I pray every single day for again, guys, God said, if you don't think the people, it's as if I didn't thank him. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure making these videos for you guys. And by the way, just for the late people who are watching my video towards the end, this is going to be an announcement that I'm probably going to make for a separate video. I did upload my complete crypto and DeFi security guide, which I will leave a coupon code. If you just typed if you clicked I want this and typed in farmers community, you get 100% discount. This is a course that I worked for a couple of weeks. Again, this is a result of my 1,000-hour research learning about crypto, best crypto OPSEC practices, operational security. This will cover a lot of things, even practical stuff like how you can encrypt files 256, talking about a hierarchical deterministic wallets, how things work, so you can have a safer time as you traverse deeper into the world of Web3 as well. So watch it, save yourself from Telegram scams. I even go to stuff like how you can change the settings for your MetaMask, settings for your Telegram that are a must-have that unfortunately are not on by default. I also have a segment that shows how you can look into and read Solidity code to make sure it doesn't have backdoor functions, mint functions, and much, much more. I even talked about malicious transactions, malicious signatures. Yes, you can get hacked by just signing a signature, even though it's not a transaction. You can get your wallet drained, and the importance of VPNs, antiviruses, etc. So a lot of things I've covered in this, guys. It's a 1 hour 40 minutes total with 6 videos in total. So, you know, I'm very proud of this. And if you do use the free coupon code, which by the way, it's only available for 15 people, please do leave a rating after that, a genuine rating. I'm open for all feedback. This is like my second ever course. So I'm very proud of for this because, you know, again, I want to make a nice print here in the Pulsechain. I want to push good things, have people not overlook cybersecurity and just generally operational security in crypto. Be safe. Don't just try to jump into crypto. So I think, yeah, this is a really good, convenient way. It's a quick course as well. So anyways, I hope you guys, thank you for all the support, all the comments. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.